Every time that I see my grocery bill, it becomes depressing. The prices keep hiking up each and every trip, and it also seems that I'm getting less and less each trip that I go to the grocery store. It's one of those things where I have to be able to eat, I have to be able to provide for my family, and I know that you guys are in the same boat that I am. I started looking and I've been trying to research different ways to minimize some of the costs regarding my grocery bill and just being able to afford certain items that I need. And today I came across an article here that talks about Walmart. That's one of the stores that I do shop at, is saying that they will start to hike up some of their prices due to tariffs. So I wanted to share this article Walmart is stating, and so that you can be prepared and make adjustments for your budget as you need to, because I don't see where there's an ending in sight for all of this. So let's go ahead and look at this article. Hey everyone, this is Naja here. We knew it was going to happen, we just didn't know when. Walmart is now saying that it will hike some prices due to tariffs. Here's what that means for shoppers. So let's look at and see exactly what is Walmart talking about and what prices will increase with them. As you all know, the tariffs have been instituted here in the US, and more cargo shipments have been coming over from various different countries. There has been a little bit of lowering of the tariffs, but initially when they came over here about a week or so ago, it was 145%, which is insane, right? So let's look at this article and see exactly what Walmart is stating. Like, hey, prices are going to be increasing, and I want consumers to be aware. That is what Walmart is saying. So, Walmart CFO, which is the Chief Financial Officer, John Rainey, told investors prices will rise due to tariffs. Per Rainey, we're going to navigate this the best way that we can. The company is committed to keeping lower prices and will absorb some of the higher tariff costs. However, shoppers will see an increase towards the end of this month, which is May currently, and definitely will see an increase in June. So Mr. Rainey is stating, look, it's coming, it's already here pretty much, and we're all going to have to adjust. They are stating, hey, we will absorb some of those costs, but some of those costs will be passed on to the consumers, which we all knew that this was going to happen. A third of what Walmart sells in the US is made in the US, grown or assembled here. It does rely on goods from other nations such as China, Mexico, Vietnam, India, Canada, just to name a few, per CEO Doug McMillon. Now, some of the things that you can expect that will rise in price starting the end of this month going into June is bananas, avocados, coffee, roses, toys, and electronics. Those things will see a price increase. Now, Walmart is saying that there's no set amount of how much consumers will have to pay extra per McMillan, but there will be an extra cost that is tagged on. Some of the brands that Walmart sells that will increase will be Mattel. We all know Barbie, right? Microsoft, so think Xbox console and some of their controllers that they may have. Companies are trying to predict pretty much what consumer demand will be over the next couple of months. Basically, what is it that we're wanting? What is it that we need? And they're trying to do that while placing orders for back to school and holiday seasonal items. As you know, everything starts ramping up with all of the holidays and back to school starting in August. August time frame here for us in Texas and some other states here in the South. I know that there in the Northeast, students normally go back after Labor Day. But if you think about it, after Labor Day, it's all the major holidays are hitting. So you have Labor Day, you have Halloween, you have Thanksgiving, Christmas, Black Friday, all of those things where individuals are shopping. They're looking for those deals. They're looking for things that they'll need for the holidays and or back to school. So just know that there will be some price increases regarding those things. McMillan also says that suppliers have made shifts of materials, so instead of them purchasing or getting items that are made with aluminum, which will have higher tariffs, they are looking at items that will have fiberglass instead. So they're trying to minimize the amount that you would have to pay out of pocket and obviously that they would have to pay, because that cuts into their profit as well. Walmart also has decided to cut the size of some of the orders where there is a bigger tariff price increase and fewer consumer purchase. So maybe some of those things that you normally purchase that you see all the time every single year, and there's an abundance of it, there may be where it's held back on how much that you're seeing this year. Because obviously, if people aren't able to afford some things at the higher price, they're going to be pulling back and saving their coins or trying to find an alternative or maybe just not purchasing at all. So in this case, Walmart doesn't want to get stuck with a bunch of extra merchandise and products that are not selling on the shelves, which is understandable. So based off of this article and just some of the things that I've talked about and how it's going to hit consumers as far as shopping. And I know this does not include everything that will go up in price for Walmart at the end of this month going into June. But let me know, how does this impact you shopping at Walmart? If you are an avid Walmart shopper, I'm curious to know, does this make you want to look and seek out alternative grocery stores, maybe discount stores that you could go to, possibly starting to grow some of your own vegetables at home along with your own herbs? Let me know exactly in the comment section how this impacts you. Or if this doesn't impact you, maybe you feel as though with you shopping at Walmart, this is the best way for you to go in order to get your groceries. And we also have to remember that some people, they may only have one or two major grocery stores in the area. So they're not able to have the power of choice and look at other grocery stores to go to in order to find cheaper prices, such as Aldi, maybe another discount store. So I'm looking forward to hearing your comments in the comment section, and let me know how this feels right now and how it's going to impact your grocery budget. I do have a couple videos out that talk about ways that you can save money on groceries and possibly get bulk items as well, and also start growing your items. So make sure that you look in the playlist for those videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to all if you are not already subscribed to this channel, so that you don't miss out on any type of budgeting, saving, mortgage-free, and side hustle income. All right, until the next video, guys. Bye.